Hello Libra, and welcome to my Page the Right Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm new here to YouTube, but not new to creating videos for my clients. I've just been hiding on Facebook. So will you help a girl out to grow her channel and like, share, and subscribe my videos? I have channeled some guidance for you for your month of July, and I'm going to be taking a snapshot of this and placing it on my Facebook page for those of you who would prefer to have an actual copy of it. Then I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue to bring in your guidance for July 5th to the 12th, 2019. And then I'll be using the Love Pack to bring in messages for you in love and relationships. Now, I set up the lake a couple of days ago to channel in some information, and we had a couple of guides who were kind of piggybacking off the kind of same vibe, and I just want you to take it in, keep what resonates, just leave what doesn't. They were showing me that there's a lack of drive and a lack of energy in your aura. And, you know, you kind of don't know what you want to do, and you're kind of waiting around either for someone's guidance or for someone to kind of tell you or point you into a direction, okay? Now, there's something in the ego self that needs work, and you are a contributor this month. They want you to be a contributor. So if you've been kind of sitting back and being more reserved and sitting in the background and really not being a part of your social circle or a part of a giver in your relationship or a contributor at work, and you're just kind of staying in the background, your guides are like, no. So they want you, yeah, because they're saying they're not sure, they weren't specific about what area of life, but it could be work. There's a possibility to be overlooked for something important to you. So they want you to get noticed. So that's why that message is so incredibly important, okay? They want you to be positive in your thoughts and energy as you contribute, okay? So clear up your energy, go outside, ground your energy. You can use YouTube for some amazing channeled or guided meditations, and meditations to ground your energy. If you just feel like you're sluggish and your energy is just holding you back from really feeling energetic and bright in your complexion and your eyes sparkly, so getting out into nature, I would highly recommend that, because that usually will put a bit of sparkle back in you, okay? They want you to realize that you are a part of a team, okay? So when you're contributing, don't sit in the background, really contribute your expertise, okay? Now, they're saying this might be a little out of your comfort zone, but you know what? The doors of opportunity are meant to open for you. So the universe is not just dangling a carrot. They want to see you work and jump through a little bit of hoops in order to get it. Not ass kissing, just really put yourself out there, okay? They say that you won't be the one calling the shots in whatever it is. Oh, there's a fly. Whatever it is that you're working on, okay? So maybe this is a test for you to participate in a team collaboration to let your magnificent skill set shine. It's about being noticed as a multifaceted person, okay? They're also telling you that it's time for some personal introspection about what needs work and what needs changing in you, okay? So all of us are kind of on a journey of the self, and sometimes that's because the universe, the divine, has slammed doors shut, and that's given us a shake-up, and we're like, what the frig? Like, what the hell's happened? So it's giving us an opportunity, and almost everybody will have this happen to them, I'd say, within the next year. But most people are going through it. Most of my clients are going through it, or in the thick of it, or just coming out of it. And a lot of us are to do some introspection and some work on ourselves about what we've allowed, what red flags that we ignored, and what did we contribute and what did we not contribute. Were we a giver? Were we too much of a taker? You get where I'm going with this, okay? So they want you to do some personal introspection, what needs changing and what needs work. They also want you to be aware of what company you're keeping, okay? And they're asking you the question, is it positive interactions that are good for the soul? Or do you leave, let's say you're out with a bunch of people, do you leave, like if there's a lot of gossip, do you feel like, ugh, I really wish I didn't go out, or now I'm tired and lethargic? Because if you're an empath and you're around people who are super gossipy and they talk down about people, that doesn't make any of us feel good about ourselves if we sit there and talk negatively or are a part of an energy field of putting people down. So I'm hoping most people are growing out of that. It's something that I'm teaching a lot of my clients, especially my younger clients, is for us all to be mindful of the company that we keep, because it is a reflection of us, okay? So they're letting you know that if you're not proud of the company that you keep and surround yourself with, then it's time to make some changes, okay? So that's the end of your channel stuff. I'm gonna now pick up the tarot cards and let's see what energy is coming through. So I'm asking for Libra's guidance for July 5th to the 12th. You'll notice when I channel in messages, everybody, that I look to the left, I see videos, they show me, and I listen. I don't know what, because they talk in my left ear, so I listen that way as well to the messages. Okay, one second, let me grab all these. Okay, well, there's only 3 cards for here, and then we'll do the love cards as well. Okay, so let's first talk about what's coming out here. I haven't flipped it over yet. Okay, so we have 2 major arcana cards and 1 page of fire card. Okay, so the news of an exciting new endeavor. Okay, so that's what I was just talking about. So your channel guidance was talking a lot about this exciting new opportunity for you, and this can be in any area that you really feel your intuition is guiding you. If this is a work opportunity, or perhaps cleaning up your resume because it's time to put yourself back out there, or it's time to push yourself internally by talking to your boss about some internal courses to bring you up in a higher level, if that's what you're looking for, or again, a project that you're working on with teammates. So news of an exciting new endeavor, and they're asking you, like I just said, to use your originality and your ingenuity. So that's piggybacking off the exact channel message. So that's a nice, you know, kudos to the channel messages from everybody else's angels and guides going, yes, all that channeled information was absolutely accurate, and you are to be a contributor, holy crap. And they're saying for you to be outgoing, creative, confident, and I love that last word, mischievous. That's me. Okay, so the other two cards you got were the Justice card. Okay, and it is about the balanced scales, and we were talking about that being a contributor. So there's that, holy smokes, balanced. There's someone's guide here who is a little bit of a trickster, and they're playing with my words. I'm sorry, because it's not me. They want you to balance the scale so there's equal give and take in all relationships, and making sure, again, the big word for you this month was to be a contributor, okay? Now the Justice card talks about fair and equal balanced decisions, okay? So if there's something, obviously, if there's something in the legal department that you're dealing with, usually this is a favorable card for you to say, like, things usually will go in your way, go in your favor, sorry, if that's the case. So if not, they want you to stand up for your beliefs, okay? So what's the way to bring justice about in any situation that you might find yourself in? Be calm, cool, and collective. State the facts. So if you are in an argument or a predicament with somebody and you want to be heard, state the facts and own your responsibility in this, okay? So fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, and stand up for your beliefs is the message of the Justice card. Then you also got the Awakening card, and that's a really beautiful message as well. It's saying, listen, it's important to be yourself. Okay, so again, doing the internal work. Don't worry about not being accepted for who you are. If you're putting on a show or you're pretending to be something you're not, or again, if you're hanging around the wrong people and you're just piggybacking off what they're saying because you're afraid to just have your own beliefs or just to be yourself, they're like, no. The awakening part of doing your internal work is loving the self, okay? You are perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. Clean up any behavior that needs to change. We all have less than favorable facets of our personality that are not so sparkly and wonderful. So you're to do the work and really kind of just figure out why you've allowed such behaviors. Is it due to trauma? You get it. I don't need to go into this detail. So it is asking you also to look at things from a different perspective. So it could be to see the other people's point of view that are in a relationship with you or an ending that happened, is to try to see both sides try to hear both sides, but it is an awakening. So it's your aha moments, as Oprah would say, and a temporary standstill because you are to do some internal work. So it's important to be yourself, and there's an awakening of the self and a cleanup of not just behavior, but just coming into your own, loving who you are, and really just being authentically you. Okay, so I want to ask about love and relationships for you for July 5th to the 12th, 2019. What does Libra need to know, please? July 5th to the 12th, 2019. If you all have any feedback, you can leave me some messages in the comments. I will take a picture of the channeled information and I will place it on my Facebook page, The Right Guidance, for those of you who would like a snippet of that. Okay, so we have 4 cards here. Now, before I turn them over, there has been piggybacking cards for some of the signs. So if you want to cross-watch, it's called cross-watching when you look at your partner's signs, for those of you who are in partnership. Okay, someone's guides making me feel a little dizzy. So, 1 second. Okay, so for those, if there's someone here who's having some either headaches, like I'm a migraine sufferer, and in Toronto we've had some crazy up and down weather, so a lot of us migraine sufferers have been suffering the last week. But this is a dizziness feeling. This is someone's equilibrium, I believe, is off, and it could be an inner ear thing. So for those of you who may be feeling, and it could be multiple people, yeah, you need to go get checked. So don't put it off. Don't just think I'm tired. There's excuses you're making for this feeling, and they need you to take this seriously. It's not an emergency, but they need you to check it out because something's up. Okay? All right. Let me just flip over. Whew. Yeah, they're like squeezing. Yeah, go get this checked, please. Okay, you can take that away from me because it's not mine. Thank you. Okay, so this is a love and romance deck, and it is talking about the importance of, again, there's still an importance of the self. Okay, so remember what we talked about: equal give and take, and giving of one's self to not just a love relationship, but to the people you love in general. So how can you be of service? How can you give with your special gifts? Are you somebody who puts really thoughtful things together, or even thoughtful text messages, emails, cards, things in the mail? Remember that, the mail? And how about sending somebody a beautiful card, just letting them know how you feel? Just giving of yourself is just being authentic, okay? Because they want you to be a contributor. Remember, that's your big word of the month, a contributor. So go, you're about giving, okay? All right, let's keep moving. You are also, now this is the key to your heart. This is you telling the truth. So if you have been hiding your feelings in a relationship, or not speaking your truth, or not letting your partner know, or future partner, or the person you're interested in, really how you feel. So if you are in a relationship where it's not 100% committed, okay? If you're just kind of like dating multiple people, or you think the person you're interested in is dating multiple people and you just want to be committed and you're afraid about what they're going to think, okay? Maybe you could have that open, honest, and clear dialogue about what you need, what you're looking for, and what you see for your life going forward. That way you can see if that person would truly like the key to your heart and would like to invest in you, because you also got the fear of commitment card. And this could be your energy or your partner's energy. For those of you who are single, you're maybe fearing putting yourself back out there, or fearing that the person you're with is looking for the same thing as you. So I believe everybody's always looking for commitment, or they're waiting for the right one, or, you know, there's too many people who are just like going around with too many people. So really be honest with anyone who you are bringing into your energy field in a romantic way. And I want you to state your needs. Okay, you're not coming across as demanding, but you can't, if you're not comfortable with being someone's side piece, okay? Or you think that, you know, in time the person will commit to me. We're just like, I hate the word open relationship, because some people are like, oh, but I'm just dating, you know, that's okay. You can try people on as long as you're not going too far with that, because Somebody will always get hurt. And really, because if I got this, it's you want to give the key to your heart. You're ready, but you're fearful. So either you're scared to put yourself back out there. Listen, we have to have faith that, you know, every relationship that we enter teaches us something about us. It's something very valuable. There's always jewels to be found in even the shittiest of relationships, okay? And it's usually a jewel about you and what did you learn about you. So by you doing the internal work allows you to say, okay, what do I need? What did I overlook? Was I a doormat? Was I a giver or a taker? What do I want in relationships? How can I be the best version of me? You know, what is it I want, say, a year from now, 2 years from now? And for those of you who are even in a committed relationship and in a marriage, are you being truthful to your partner about what you need? Are you feeling satisfied or dissatisfied in your relationship? Are you giving of yourself? Are you giving your heart? So if your relationship isn't going very well and you are like two ships passing in the night, you have to still sit down with that person and say, listen, we need to talk. We need to talk about the truth about our relationship and what's missing. What do you need, partner? This is what I need, partner. This is what we can do for each other. This is what our relationship needs are. This is what our relationship goals are. You should have relationship goals. I'm always going to talk to you like a life coach because that's what I am. Because your last card is the card of play. You need to play. At all ages, we need to play. We need to be having fun, and this could be with other couples. Could be, you know, doing fun outings. You know, Groupon makes that possible. I don't care what community you live in, whether it's Canada, US, or I don't know where all of you are watching, but I'd love to hear from where you're watching from. But this is a message that, listen, your relationship needs to have fun. It needs to have outlets. It needs to have play. Okay, so get out there this weekend or this upcoming week. Do what's affordable, plan a staycation, plan a little getaway for the weekend ahead. It's Friday night that I'm recording this, but maybe Saturday or Sunday you can go out for the day. I'm in Toronto, Canada, home of the champion Raptors. Now, there's lots of places in Toronto that people can go to, but you know, wherever your neck of the woods are, you can take a day and you could take a drive, and I'm sure you can find a beach, and I'm sure you can find a really cool, even if the weather is shitty, you can go to a movie and you can go for a nice dinner and you can go to, you know, an arcade, and you can just be joyful and playful with your partner, or grab other couples and go axe throwing or go bowling or go shoot pool, whatever. It's obviously endless. I'm gonna leave the video there. I'd love your subscription to my page. Help this girl grow her page. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. Bye, guys.